Hello, so welcome back again to my channel. So I made this latest trending spiral headband, though I made mine in form of a headband whereby you can rock your hair outside without having it stuck inside the turban. Okay, so let's get started. So what I have here is this yori yori fabric or baby. Okay, it's very stretchy fabric, and then I have my boning, the plastic boning, which is about ½ inch of width. So that is simply the two things I'll be using to create this. Now for my fabric, I have wideness of 30 inches, which on fold will give you 15 inches. And then for the length, I have 20 inches as the length. Okay, so let's go ahead to first of all form the band of this headband. Okay, so I'm going to be opening up the width, that is the head circumference, and I'm going to be folding in 2 inches inside. This is to form the band. So watch how I'm going to be pinning it after folding before I take it to my sewing machine to sew. All right, guys, so folding it in this way, you first of all fold it and then fold it again. I don't know if you understand, but you can rewatch this as many times as possible. And folding it this way will make your thread not to be showing on the good side of your fabric. Okay, so watch and I will repeat how I folded it in. So now I'm folding in the 2 inches, and after which I will still go ahead to fold it this way. All right, I hope you followed now. You can rewatch as many times as possible. And if you are new to this channel, this is Nikki Collection channel on YouTube. Thank you for watching and thank you for joining. We create content on how to make your headwears, your headwear designs. Okay, so stay tuned. All right, guys, so this is how it should look after stitching. Can you see that? So right now, I'll move next to marking those places I'm going to be fixing the boning. Please note that this marking, I'm just doing it at the wrong side of the fabric so that you can be able to see it. If not, this is supposed to be done at the upper side, okay? So first marking is 2 inches, while the second one is 1.5. Okay, so from the band, mark 2 inches, and then from that 2 inches point, mark another 1 inch. So when I'm done marking it, I will move to the next step. All right, so let me quickly mark it and then show you before I mark the other ends of the fabric. All right, I hope you are following. If you have any question while watching this tutorial, don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section. Okay, so I'm simply using my ruler to join my marking. Please, I am not making this line so visible. I'm just marking it in form of a dot because you wouldn't want all the markings to show on your fabric. Okay, and also remember that this thing, you should be doing it at the right side of your fabric. I'm not using that part because it's too shiny. If I should use it, you may not understand. Okay, so what I will simply do is to mark it at the wrong side, show you, then I will transfer it at the right side before I sew. All right, so that is simply what I'm doing here. Okay, so this is 2 inches from the band to that first point. And then from there to the next point is 1.5. Then from that point to the next point, 2 inches. And then from there to the next, 1.5. So like 2 inches, 1.5, 2 inches, 1.5. That is simply how I marked the whole fabric. Okay, so right now, those places you have your 1.5, you are going to be pinning it with your pin, after which you also sew it all the way down. Remember that this part, you should be doing this at the right side of your fabric. My fabric right side is so shiny, and that is simply why I am using this very part to explain. Okay, so at those places you have your 1.5, fold it and then pin it down, after which you take it to your machine and sew it all the way down. Okay, so I will still repeat it for the third step. I move to my 1.5. This is the 2 inches, then the 1.5. I fold it, pin it down, and also sew it. Okay, so I think at the end of this, I had about 4 1.5. So I'm going to take it to my machine, sew it at the right side, and return back. Okay, so this is how it should look. Can you see the right side? So, and why the inside should look this way, right? So right now, I will also want to measure my head circumference, which is the actual head circumference. And what I used was 22 inches. Bec- because this fabric is a very stretchy one, I'm going to be marking 10.5 instead of 11 inches, okay? So I'll be using 10.5 on fold for my head circumference. Okay, so that is the place I attach the pin. Okay, so this is it where I fix the pin. I will sew it and stop just above those places I had my 1.5. So this is how it should look after sewing. So the next thing right now is start piping in your boning. I have 4 different lengths of my boning. One is 30 inches, the next one is 27 inches, the next one 25, and the last one 22. Okay, so I will start from the longest one, which is the 30 inches. I will pipe it in first. The 27, I will pipe it in as the second. Then the 25 will be the third, while the 22 would be the last. Remember, I had only 4 lines, only 4 steps of those places I'm going to be fixing the boning. Okay, this is it after piping the boning inside. Right now, I'll be joining the two heads together, and what I do was to apply some candle glue at the tip of one while I stick the other one on top. Okay, with that it will form the circular, like it has already joined to form a circle. So I will repeat this for the rest of the boning. All right. Remember that if you find value watching my tutorials, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, give me the like button, leave me a comment. If you have any question, also leave it in the comment section. All right? Okay? All right, guys, so this is how it looks after you have joined your boning together. You can see that because of the excess fabric, it has some rumples. So all you need to do now is to stretch the fabric and gather them at the back. With this, there will no longer be any rumple on the boning parts, okay? So when you pull the fabric together at the back, you stitch it. With that, there won't be any rumple at the front side of your boning. Okay, so that is what I will do for the first step, the second step, the third, and the last step. And I will also come back to show you how it looks. right, guys, so this is the way it should look. Can you see that? Now I'm going to be placing all the boning together at the back and also hand stitch them together. Okay, so that is simply what I'm doing here. I hope you are finding value watching this video. We have lots more of tutorial video on this channel, so if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please kindly do so so that you stay updated once I drop my videos. And if you find value watching this, encourage me by hitting the like button, leave a comment, and if you also have a question, you can also leave the comment in the comment section. All right, and I will respond to you. All right, guys, so this is our headband. Can you see how beautiful it looks? In case of any rough edges, you can simply weave it or fold it in. Okay, so see you all in my next class.